Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. From De Gea. And it's Rice. Van Dijk. Now Saliba. Locatelli. Now Van de Ven. Deftly away. He has a look up. Szoboszlai, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's nice. Çalhanoğlu. Good chance here! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Probing pass. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Valverde. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a super give and go. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, sweet feet. Forced to go back. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Mendes. He'll try from distance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Szoboszlai. Van de Ven. Now Saliba. And here's Szoboszlai. Nuno Mendes. And it's Çalhanoğlu. To Cancelo. Madrid have a free kick. João Cancelo. Van Dijk. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rice. Van Dijk with the foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Valverde. Now Van de Ven. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. For Çalhanoğlu. Valverde. Oh, good take in a good area. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Dembele. Shot, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
France really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
João Cancelo. For Pedro Neto. And it's Çalhanoğlu. João Cancelo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he was alert to it. Locatelli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Mendes attempts a clearance. Thuram currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. João Cancelo. Just about up to the hour now. Looks to the other side. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Çalhanoğlu. To Çalhanoğlu. And it's Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. To Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 22. Alors
He couldn't quite catch up to that.
Le numéro 45. Le numéro 42. Attention, changement.
Greenwood. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Musiala. Szoboszlai has it in a wide position. And a header! And that has earned a reprieve for the top. And one more try!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. That is good strength.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 41.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 15. Le numéro 38. Changement.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Alvarez. He's shifting through the... And the shot! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed...
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Tries to get it clear. Just eases him off the ball. He's being shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this alive. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. And here's Yamal. Vitinha. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Thuram. And it's Timber. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Yamal, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
This might spell danger. Timber.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now, can they get him away? Now, can he... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bellingham. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitinha. Hakimi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vinicius Junior with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! Now that is a hefty challenge. Nuno Mendes. Tchouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Yamal. And Hakimi. Tries to get it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that's delightful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Thuram. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. Yamal. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that was nowhere near his best. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
That is a brilliant interception. Hakimi. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was very necessary. So we've reached the hour mark. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get rid. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now, this could be a chance. That's very neat. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Thuram. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Is there any shapes to shoot? João Neves. Locatelli. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And again! And that has been knocked clear. That's a sharp pass. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's lost his man here. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Locatelli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And it's made its way to him.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Vitinha. And he's cut it out.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So we have movement on both
18,
benches.
Le numéro 22. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 30. Le numéro 10. Le numéro
Well, that
42.
might be that,
Le
Peter.
numéro
Maybe both
41.
sides just going to have
Le
to settle
numéro
for the
25.
draw now.
Changement.
And it's Eze. This is a promising build-up. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Showing great feet there. Eze. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Desperate defending required here. Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Rafael Leao! And he's there to get it away. And that's it! It is done! Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. He's got away. Throw in. Looks to the other side. Hakimi makes a dash for it. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Swung over. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Saliba does well to get it back. Yamal. France still without a single shot on target. Traoré. Lovely pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Traoré. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Plays a sharp little ball here. Delivered low. And it's been hooked away.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Traoré. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Yamal. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Traoré just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Eze, can he spark a counter here? And it's Locatelli. Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oh, who saw that? Dembele! Played out wide, and it's Grimaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Traoré. And Mendes. And it's Bellingham. Dembele. Threads one in. Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Dembele. Showing great feet there. Lovely, now then. Eze. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. And here's Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mendes gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now that looks a decent ball. Spread to the right. He's having a shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
France are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So the action resumes. Vitinha. Hakimi. Knocks it into space. Forced to go back. And that's a dangerous ball. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van Dijk. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yamal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 30.
Oh, good! That's another chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's in plenty of space here. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Konate goes sliding in. And the pass is intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Can he finish? Dembele under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Saliba. That could spell trouble. Chouameni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. Locatelli. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vitinha, Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
À leur place, le numéro 45, le numéro 3, le numéro 38. Changement en cours.
And it's Partey. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Now it's Partey. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. Szoboszlai. And it's Grimaldo. Van de Ven. And Grimaldo. Chouameni. And he cuts out the supply. Grimaldo. That is good progress on the left. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. Looking to play him in. Eze. Has a look and plays it forward. Chouameni. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Chouameni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Rafael Leao, oh, good read. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, it's been flattened there.
Konate, not the most accurate pass. Great ball, and he's in here! And he passes it long. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Van Dijk taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Bellingham is onto this. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Locatelli receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Konate, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Now Ruben Diaz. And it's Hakimi. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bellingham.
France really are a team that like to break lines.
Bellingham! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can thump it away. Now Van Dijk. Hakimi. And it's Vitinha. Tchouaméni. Here's Vitinha. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku touches it back. Grimaldo. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. And it's Tchouaméni. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Can he get onto this? And that is well cleared. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. And it's Grimaldo. Vinicius Junior. And Grimaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Tchouaméni. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, what has happened here? Mendes attempts a clearance. Vitinha. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for a runner. Deep through. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And France are in front. That's the end of the first 45. A very competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
France just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Merci.
We're on the move again. France apparently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bellingham. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Looking for the run. Now it's Thuram. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Grimaldo. Vitinha. It's Bellingham. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. And he's there to belt it away. Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Tchouaméni, and it's Vitinha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's being shifted off it. Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. France just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ruben Dias. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Soboslai. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Just to go back here. And the shot! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So we
Le
have
numéro
movement
18.
on both benches.
Le numéro 4.
France
Le numéro
are
22.
doing very nicely,
Alors,
thank you.
There's a
numéro
certain
30.
authoritativeness
Le numéro
in
10.
everything they do now.
Le numéro 15.
If they want to kill off
Le
this
numéro
game,
42.
now's the time to get it
Changement en
done.
Looking for options for movement. Tchouaméni. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Well, height
7.
could make all the difference on these set
Le
pieces.
numéro 38.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's the throw. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's free, he has got space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alvarez, not a hint of offside here. Well, they could break here. Musiala. Now it's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Van Dijk is there to clear. Chouameni. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in one-on-one. Well, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham! An early chance there, first of the game.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Soboslai carries the ball down the right. Foot in. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some good work on the right flank here. That is ended up in no man's land. And the counter-attack is on for France. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Locatelli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Yamal. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
It's a really well-measured ball. Lukaku. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Konate did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pressing high and with purpose. Hakimi. Here's Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Hakimi. Tchouaméni and Yamal tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill, and it's Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes makes a dash for it. That ball looks a good one. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni, Van Dijk. Yamal. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Yamal. Traumeri. And it's Vitinha. Oh, well played. Van Dijk gets it clear. That's very neat. Traumeri. 5 minutes till the break. Threads one in. And the shot! Wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Saliba and Locatelli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Saliba. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Thuram. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal. Yamal running with intent. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Out towards the flank. And he was alert to it. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Thuram. That's a good foray he's making. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hakimi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That's destined for the flank. Nuno Mendes. And it's Traumeri. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 30. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 42. Le numéro 41. Changement en cours.
Saliba. Now Van Dijk. Saliba. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's gone for a throw-in. He's in a great position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Short changes him with that pass. France go in search of a late winner. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
France have opted to make another change
À
here.
leur place,
So
le
he's
numéro
plotting
38.
something before
Le
playing it
numéro
in.
25.
Good ball, good take. And he's worked it through. Musiala! And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Mendes. Messi. Here's Vitinha. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, sweet feet. Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Szoboszlai. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vitinha. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le
Stern
remplacer,
test this for
le
the
numéro
endurance,
6.
for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Hakimi. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Eze. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Now it's Rafael Leao. France are looking to go forward now. Timber. Spreads it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Tchouaméni. Rafael Leao, nicely spread. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Attention, changement.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Well, there's a probing ball. Timber. And it's Timber. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's nice. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. And Hakimi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Konate. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Musiala. Rice receives it in a good position here. And he is going into that little black book.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has not gone well. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's been drilled in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. It is that dreaded time. Which way will he go? And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Eze pondering where to put it.
Yeah, good pen that.
And he duly obliges. Rice is second man up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Šeško, the third man up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, he's missed!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to put them 2 up. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
He's done it. Feel the relief. France have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but, you know, you can't have it all your own way.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.